Hi, this is Bruno from Bella Vista. Today we're going to take a look at a new arrival. This is a 2019 Navigator 38K. The Navigator is the starting point of the diesel lineup for Holiday Rambler, but this is definitely not a starter coach. The Navigator offers features that no one else in the marketplace is going to bring to the market at this price point and with these finishings. So let's take a closer look at some of the outside features. What you're going to get when you buy a Navigator is a higher end engineering and construction. Features that you would find in an American coach are found here in this Navigator. Let's take a little look around. So we can talk about the full body paint, which has become pretty standard in the marketplace these days. But it's actually the fine points that we want to be looking at. The 38K is a 38-foot triple slide coach. So we have a full wall slide that you'll notice here. First thing you'll notice as you look up on the slide out are electronic travel locks, which will lock that slide in when you're traveling for extra safety. Now, a feature I like to point out to my personal customers is take a look underneath the slide and see what kind of supports. And this is very important when you're looking at bigger, heavier slides. So you'll notice this coach, we have nice large support arms that come out, and there's several of them all the way down through the entire slide. You'll notice many of our competitors will use a Schwintek slide that'll run a set of rails on the side or a lighter system, and when you look underneath, there are no support arms. This is very important for the longevity of the coach, moving big heavy slides. So that's the first thing you're going to notice. Let's go take a look at some of the other features. Now, this Navigator is built on what Freightliner calls an XCM chassis. So normally our competitors are built on an XC chassis, a raised rail. We do not do that. XCM is actually Modular Chassis. That's what the M stands for. It's a Freightliner approved, but a chassis custom built for Holiday Rambler. This is part of our Power Bridge series, and what you'll notice with the Power Bridge, let's take a closer look underneath, we'll use this large compartment, is that we're not using the traditional C-rails that Freightliner uses. We actually send those rails back and we drop a one-piece reinforced chassis that is then bolted to the front and the rear axles. What this does is it actually gives us superior performance. This is technology taken from our American coach cousins, and it actually stiffens up the chassis for a much better ride. This coach will ride very nicely and to almost the level of what our competitors' tag axle coaches are going to ride because of the stiffness and the extra support that you get. You'll notice our storage bays are nice and clean so that if you happen to drop something dirty, you can clean them out very easy. There's no carpeting that you have to worry about. We have a large slide in the front bay. There's enough room. You could add a second slide here if you really wanted. Now, we talked about slide out supports. Here's our kitchen slide. So we have a fair amount of weight. Even though it's a smaller slide, you'll notice our rams here. Now, for additional storage, we have a nice large storage compartment up front as well. And then where our water tanks are stored, and this will make us different, sometimes our competitors will put their freshwater tank inside. We actually set our water tanks over the frame rails and actually set them here right in front of or over the axles where you have your best weight distribution. So in this compartment we actually have a smaller compartment as our tanks are in behind here. We put a pegboard so that you can actually hang tools, etc. When you look at our doors, you'll notice our doors are insulated, thicker than what the industry standard is going to be. All are going to have a gas shock and good sturdy hinges throughout. Now, the Navigator is also equipped with the V-Ride by Freightliner, so that'll also help give an additional improvement on the ride. And having personally driven this coach, I can tell you it drives spectacularly. Now, this is powered by a 340 horsepower ISB Cummins engine with a 6-speed Allison transmission. On our main slide here, you'll notice our awnings are actually mounted on the slide and not the wall of the coach, giving you more awning space to use when you're camping. Now, a little secret I tell my consumers is when you're shopping around, before you even go in the coach, take a look at the steps. Look at the finish. You'll notice many competitors will use a rubber step finished in either laminate, sometimes carpet, sometimes just finished with a black plastic. You're going to notice here our steps are a completely different level. They're all Corian, all inset, and just absolutely beautifully finished for when you walk into the coach. As you walk in, this coach does have our multiplex wiring system. So what's really nice, I'm going to hold up the camera here. When I enter the coach with one button push, I can turn on or off the entire lights in the coach, or I can program it to set specific areas to turn on when I come in with a button push. Gone are the days of running in, having to turn on multiple switches as I'm moving my way through the coach, and at night doing the reverse to turn all the lights off. This all lights button is also in our bedroom, so at night, one button push, coach goes dark. Nice, easy, simple job. You'll notice our furniture is to a higher level. We have extra wide seats for passenger and driver on long drives. That's going to give you better seating comfort, more support. We also have a footrest here for the passenger, and both are power driver's chairs. We'll come back to the driver's area in a little bit. First thing you'll notice is this beautiful large U-shaped dinette that can be converted for sleeping, also can be used as a lounger. Across we have an extra large kitchen. Look at that counter space. Double stainless steel sink, lots of storage above, and a feature that you'll notice with all holiday Ramblers is take a look at the cabinetry. Look at the finish. We just don't nail the cabinets together, or staple the cabinets together. You're going to notice actual woodworking taking place here. We're going to use residential hinges, so there's lots of support, lots of solid wood throughout. All our cabinets are going to be lined from the factory, and anywhere that you have a shelf, you'll notice the rails on the side. The shelf can be removed or adjusted to any height preference that you prefer. Now we will run the induction cooktop here, as well as our convection microwave. Now in this coach, with many of our competitors, you'd have to put an entire list of options, sometimes anywhere from 10 to 30 options to finish the coach. Here in the Navigator, this coach has two options. We've optioned in the drop-down queen-size bed, which is one of the largest in the industry at just over 500 pound support, and we've optioned in a third AC. So if you're hitting hotter climates, you have that extra AC here in this coach. Nice large residential two-door fridge. You're going to notice tons of space to take your goods if you're doing a lot of traveling. Ice maker on board as well. Full tiled backsplash. Corian counter, as I mentioned earlier. We have some pantry space here. And then for our lounging area, large U-shaped dinette that drops open for sleeping. As well, we sit straight across from our fireplace, our Bose soundbar, and our LG flat screen TV. You'll notice in a holiday Rambler that we're going to use name brand equipment. Whirlpool fridge, LG TVs, Bose sound system, rather than many of the knockoffs. Going to give you a much better long-term longevity on the product. When you look at the woodworking, you're just going to notice the beautiful finish. You look at our window valances. They're nicely finished with material and solid wood. Now our multiplex can also be accessed here. This is a precision circuit system, so we can come here to our lights. We can use an all lights function here. We can actually take a look at our monitors for both our tank gauges as well as our holding tanks. We can put slides and awnings in and out. We can start up our generator here. We can even program our generator automatic start system from here. We can set our air conditioning for all 3 units, set our temperatures, and or set the furnace as well, turn on our water heater, water pump, all from this one location. We can even open our roof vents from here and turn the fans on and off. So just a beautiful feature overall. Standard are stacking washer dryer, and of course their Whirlpools, as we mentioned, name brands are being used here. Now the 38K is a bath and a half unit, so you'll notice Corian counters, tiled backsplash. Hi folks. Lots of medicine cabinet storage space, and even behind. Nice little picture to finish off the decor. So your guests have a beautiful bathroom. Even little things like our towel holders are already installed from the factory. As we make our way into the bedroom, you'll notice nice big storage closets, additional drawers. We have our TV. And then across we have our king size bed. Now it's a power incline bed, so you can sleep inclined as you see right now. So when I step back, if you needed that extra space to get dressed, you're going out for an evening of dancing, you know, your wife can put on her evening gown, you can put on your suit, you're not going to feel claustrophobic back here. Plus you can sleep in an inclined position or drop the king size bed down flat or anywhere in between. On each side of the bed you're going to find power plugs with USBs, plug-ins for your phones and accessories. We even have an automatic generator start button here right next to the bed. Over the bed you'll notice lots of storage because you're going to need a place to put linens, extra pillows, etc. As we come into our bathroom, you'll notice a large countertop space. They've taken advantage of all the space, recessed sink, all tiled surround, and then we have beautiful storage here as well. So let's take a little look. There's our corner, nice deep cabinets that we can use that space. We have a window here as well. Additional medicine cabinet space, and then we have 3 drawers as well as adjustable shelving for additional linens. Then in our shower we use a full fiberglass surround, where many of our competitors are still using a plastic surround like what you'd find in a trailer. And then we have a seat here as well. Extra large skylight. All our lighting is LEDs, and you'll notice the ceiling height. Nice tall ceiling heights inside. Now let's take a look at a couple of things. Nowadays a lot of coaches, if you call them a starter diesel, you'll actually find manufacturers aren't putting in DVD players. The wiring's there, but the equipment's not there. When you come and look at a Holiday Rambler, here we have our LG Blu-ray player. We have 2 satellite receivers, as there is satellite, and then our main switch box to send signals to different TVs, exterior, back, front, etc. The woodworking around our slide outs is full solid wood, and you'll just notice the beauty of the finish itself. Let's make our way forward here. You'll notice a front TV. That's actually for our drop-down bed for the guests to use. We have double screens here. Our camera screens to the left of the driver, your main instrumentation pod right in front of you, and then we have a large screen off to the side that gives you multiple functions. You can hook up your phone to it. So you have everything at your fingertips here. dual power shades up front for driving as well as privacy, and then our windows are dual pane windows so that you have that better climate control as you're traveling. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to set the camera down here, and we're going to go use the drop down bed. So I'm going to put that there. As I walk here, we already have our keys inserted, so it's a keyed system. You can lock your guests out, whether that be kids or grandkids. Simple push of a button, and down comes our drop down bed. Nice and easy. It is a queen size, supporting over 500 pounds, where many of our competitors, this is a little larger than a twin, and you're lucky if it's going to support 250 to 350 pounds. Over 500 pounds, memory foam mattress already here. We also have some privacy curtains for your guests to give them privacy. There's a ladder that hooks in here as well. And there's our TV that they can watch. If it's the grandkids falling asleep at night, throw a movie on. If it's someone older, you can throw on a DVD or set it to the TV antenna. When you're done in the morning, it's nice and easy to put up. Now remember, this is a rear diesel with a front entry. If you had to get out and your guests are sleeping, you can still actually get out here. It's not as convenient as standing full up, but you can actually just bend down, make your way out, or make your way back in. Nice and easy. When they do get up in the morning, simple push of a button, and the bed goes away. And that's it. So if you're in the market, but you just don't want to be buying any old coach, you want a coach that is going to perform better, give you better finishings, have higher end construction, but still be at a reasonable price point, take a look at the Holiday Rambler product. Our Navigator is the starter of our diesels. We move up with this floor plan to an Endeavor and so on. You will not be disappointed with a coach like this. Speaking from experience, having the ability to drive all the coaches that come into Bella Vista, this modular chassis is bar none one of the best chassis we've driven, whether it's in this format at 38 feet, a 40-foot coach, whether it's the full Liberty Series chassis in the American coach. The performance is incredible. You will love to drive this coach. Have the ability to go long distances if you're not planning to stop somewhere and not be fatigued when you stop. For more information on this chassis, take a look at our American Coach video here on our YouTube channel, because it will give you the foundation of knowledge for how these coaches are built. If you're in that market where you want that higher end construction, come take a look at a Navigator. It is a phenomenal coach at a great price point. This is Bruno from Bella Vista saying, for more information, visit our website at www.bellavista.rv.com. If you like the video, please click the like button, and for more information, click the like button. For more information of upcoming videos, please feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified of new and upcoming new videos as they're posted on the great Holiday Rambler and Monaco product available here at Bella Vista. This is Bruno from Bella Vista saying thank you for viewing our video, and I wish you a happy and safe camping season.